Hey there, Chuck with RoadDeckBuilder.com. This is our game 3 here. We won our second game. Sorry that took so long and took such an unexpected turn here. We do have quite a bit going on here. We did have to mulligan, but we had 3 lands the second time, so I feel like that's a fantastic start. We'll start off with our Nyxborn Eidolon here, and I want to try to save my Baleful Eidolon in case he's got lightning strikes or anything of the sort. We will see. He's got a Death Bellow Raider here. It attacks each turn if able. That seems fine. So we can actually put a stop to that fairly quickly here, as we have a Baleful Eidolon to cast here. We will go ahead and throw that out now, as it does have the Death Touch. We aren't going to attack this turn because that Death Bellow Raider is going to be crazy. He's got regen for it if he's got black. So we'll see if he's got black here. I don't think he will, but we will go ahead and trade off the Baleful Eidolon for that, because he has to attack with it. And actually, I don't know. Yeah, we'll trade. That's fine. I don't want to take 2 damage every turn. And that leaves us pretty open here to attack in for 2 damage of our own that we'll actually get through. A land here would be nice, and we get it. That is perfect. And I do believe we are going to cast the Forlorn Sudama here, as that's going to give us an entire army if we want to, even if we draw nothing else. So we will go ahead and throw out the Forlorn Sudama here, as the Intimidate is going to get us places with a red-green deck here. And we can create an army of 2/2 little dudes here. And we can actually cast out Heliod's Emissary this turn, because we can actually do this when we untap next turn. So that's going to be fantastic. And asphyxiate. Beautiful. We are actually just going to save our mana for his turn and just attack. So we want to see what he throws out this turn, whatever it may be. It looks like he's stuck on lands here. But actually, no, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and throw out Heliod's Emissary here. As when it attacks, we can tap something, and he can only throw out one thing, so we can get in for a bunch of damage here. Reckless Revelers is not going to do it for him. And we can actually pay, what is it? Pay 3 to make a zombie token. Seems pretty good at this point. We will go ahead and do that. And we have a zombie token back to defend while we swing with everything here for a total of 7 damage here. And when Heliod's Emissary attacks, we get to tap down Reckless Revelers here. So he can't even block this turn, which is fine. And we have a Night Howler on board as well. And with 3 things in the graveyard, that can actually be pretty potent at this point. That can actually be game next turn. Actually, we already have game next turn if he doesn't cast another creature here. And even so, we can make it game next turn even if he does have another creature here. So he's pretty much done this next turn. So yeah, sure, go ahead and attack. That's fine. Reckless Reveler, destroy target artifact. That's fine. I don't care. We'll just take the 2 damage. And he realizes that he's beat, so that's fine, as we have lethal on board next turn. He just got mana screwed there. It looked like pretty bad. I'm actually fine with this. This seems pretty good. I actually don't mind bringing in the Asphodel Wanderer and getting rid of the... where'd it go? We get rid of 1 Scholar for it. That's fine. I think that's actually appropriate, because we do need the lower casting cost stuff to make it. This actually seems really good. So no, we won't mulligan to 6 cards. This is actually really keepable here. Just what we have right now. So he's got an Asphodel Wanderer. We have one of our own. So that's fine. We can play into the mirror match here. And I'm even okay with trading this turn if he wants to do that. As last time, this is what he got stuck on, so we'll see if that happens again. He does not. I'm going to actually offer him the trade here. See if he wants to do that. As we can start our one-turn slugfest here. He doesn't have enough to regen, so he just takes it. That's fine. And now he's got the regen on board, so I doubt he attacks this turn. But he has a Minotaur Skull Cleaver, and it has haste, and whenever it enters the battlefield, it gains. So we're going to take 4 here. That's pretty yucky. But we're not worried about that card from here on out, as we have the regen on our Asphodel Wanderer. So he's going to get in here for 5 this turn, which is pretty sweet for him. If he manages to come around here. I don't know why it's lagging so bad for him, but it is. So we will go ahead and untap here. We get our planes, which is beautiful. We love having our planes on board. We are going to go ahead and cast the Ghostblade Idol on this turn. And we will swing in with the Asphodel Wanderer here. Why not? We'll get in for 1. And we can take out this Minotaur Skull Cleaver here if we need to. But he actually is playing a Forest, which is kind of an odd mix here. He's playing a 3-color deck, which cannot bode too well. And I'm actually okay with just trading off this Ghostblade Idol as it gives my Night Howler. Black Oak of Odinos is pretty crazy. As he can pump this guy like crazy. But that's fine, because he doesn't have anything that has reach, and we have this Sentry down the road here, which won us our last couple of matches pretty much. So as long as we can get this guy out, I think we're fine. He's going to go ahead and end, which is great. Be a mana. Sweet. Love it. We are going to go ahead and just do a whole lot of nothing right now. We're just going to wait to cast this Sentry next turn, I think. I don't think casting Night Howler at this point is worth it, as there's nothing in any of the graveyards, and it will just be a nothing card. So we can't even really cast Night Howler right now. God's Willing is good to keep up on deck. So I don't think we attack with anything at this point. We just wait. As the waiting game at this point seems well worth it. He's at 18, I'm at 15. We have this Forlorn Sudama, but again, against black, this doesn't really do anything. So I probably should have taken this out in lieu of another creature or another spell. He has Impetuous Chaser, which is annoying, and it has haste, so he is going to get in here for at least 1 this turn. But we have this, and I believe this guy has to attack every turn. Yeah, so we're gonna actually get rid of this guy, which will give us food for Night Howler with Sentry. So we're perfectly fine with that. And he has to attack with it this turn, so that's gonna be fine. My goodness, this guy takes forever to make decisions here. He started off way ahead of me on time, and he's already tied with me on time. So we're gonna take 1 this turn. That's fine. What do we got drawing this turn? Baleful Eidolon is actually really good as well, as we're going to put that on our Sentry next turn. We're not interested in attacking with anything right now. So his Impetuous Sun Chaser is going to die this turn. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Which gives us the ability to do something with Night Howler next turn if we want to. But I really think the play is just to put Baleful Eidolon on Sentry, as that makes it a Death Touch or Flying Vigilance, which is just going to be amazing. It's going to wreck face. And I feel like this is our... What does he got here? What do you got? Nyxborn Eidolon is a 3/2. So he would deal 3 to me. So I think this turn I will just take the 3. That's fine. As we have our own Bestower next turn. So this turn we are just going to take 3. As I don't even have the mana up to be able to take that this turn. Or to regen this guy and pay 3 life. Which we'd be doing the same thing except taking it out anyways. So I don't know why he does this every turn when he attacks. He just doesn't click OK. So we will take 3 this turn. That's fine. See what we draw into. Hopefully a land. That is a land. So that leaves up our God's Willing yet again. And it'd be nice to see a Scholar at this point too, so we have a mana dump. So we have a Death Touch Flying Vigilance at this point, which we'll get in here for 4. And that is perfect for us at this point. Unless he has another Bestow creature to cast on this Impetuous Sun Chaser. He has to attack with it this turn, and he's going to deal 3 to me. And I still don't have enough to pay the regeneration cost on this. And lifelink would be, again, amazing on this guy. But unfortunately, right now, we don't have that. So hopefully here, he doesn't have a pump spell for this guy. If he does, I'm just sunk. What are the chances that this one card he has in his hand are a pump spell? And can I afford to take this and not block him this turn? But I think we have to block. And he does not have the pump. So that is fantastic for us. If he did have the pump, we would just God's Willing. Servant of Timuret seems good, as it is a 1/3, so no matter what he blocks with, unless he double blocks it, we get in there for some good stuff. But I really think that we just go ahead and Night Howler onto Sentry here, making it a 5/5. As we get in there for even more this turn. And we still have God's Willing on board here. So we can double strike to save something here. And we can God's Willing our creature to save it. So far we're sitting very pretty here. And hopefully we have, hopefully he doesn't have much to deal with this. So, fortunately, he's a very black deck for having all these colors in it. So, I think he's calculating his options here. We might see a concession here very quickly. And hopefully not. Hopefully he just plays it out, but I don't think he sees much that he can do at this point. And Scholar here would just close the deal. We will just go ahead and chuck out a Servant here. Leave up some regen mana and some mana for God's Willing here. We will go ahead and just chuck out our big attacker here. And he's down to 4, so he basically has 1 turn to deal with this Sentry. And if he doesn't have the answer in hand right now, then he's pretty much just done. Which he might, from the looks of things. He has a Xenagos. So we'll see if that's enough to do anything here. I don't think it will be. as I'm not interested in this Xenagos, as I have a 1-turn kill on board here. So he either has the answer in hand here, or he's just done and he's wasting time. Either scenario is fine with me. I don't know why, but it seems like the drafts here. Yeah, he just scoops. So it seems like the drafts here lately have gone 2-1 just about every time. So we came away with that one, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Look forward to another draft yet this week, as we are going to do 2 this week. So hopefully you guys see some more drafting, and it's what you guys wanted. So you wanted lore and drafting were the 2 biggest things called for, so now you have them. Thanks again for watching. This has been Chuck with RogueDeckBuilder.com, and we will see you next time.